Welcome to our first session of Python programming. You all must have heard the Python programming language for recent 4 to 5 years or 8 to 10 years. This is the high level, very popular programming language nowadays. It released in 1991 and it is simplest language that we are going to study uh, in following sessions. So Python programming, before start with the Python programming, first we will understand what is programming. Now programming means to program something, some application, some code. Okay, suppose you are a software developer and you want to develop a new software, you want to develop a new application. For building that application you must write some programs or some code. You need to make the GUI. Okay, without a programming language you can't make any software, or just not only just software, for the websites also. Okay, for website server side scripting you need one programming language. There are several programming language which are currently used in our software industries, but Python has several advantages. Of course, Python developed and evolved with the with the base of the traditional languages only, but Python has its own advantages when it comes to the programming. Okay, so we have so many languages, right? So why we choose the Python? Okay, why we choose the Python? First of all, Python works on all platforms. Just you know that there are several platforms that we are working, like Windows, Mac, Linux. Basically, all programming languages can work smoothly on this platform, but Python works, or Python cooperates with these platforms very well. Second thing is, the syntax of Python is comparatively very easy than any other languages. Okay, it's like a similar to the English language. Just like we are learning English language, with the same concept we are learning the Python language, just with additional syntax, additional rules and logic behind it. But once you understand the logic and syntax, it would be very easier for you to work and to study the Python. Okay, so this is all about the Python application. Now coming back to our programming, we will start the programming part soon. First of all, we will understand what is program. Okay, program is the set of line or set of instructions that you are writing in the editor in that platform to interact with your system. Suppose you are developing a software, so you must tell the system that what you are going to perform, right? When we consider the programming, first programming, then programming works on processing the data. Which type of data? Any type of data that you are giving as an input to your system. Input, that means giving the data to your system, because without data you cannot get the desired output. If you need some result, then you must provide the input data, and then this input data will be processed. You are processing that input data, you are working on that data. Whichever procedures or whichever operations you are making, you are operating that data, and then you are getting the desired output, which is your result. It is same like math. Just consider any mathematical equation or any arithmetic expression. What you are doing in the maths, you have one formula with you, right? You have your formula, you are just giving the input data. What are the input data? Numbers, right? So what you are going to do, you are making or you are using one formula, right? And then you are inputting some numbers into that formula, and then after execution of that formula you are getting the desired output or result. Same like that, here your input are the numbers. Okay, then process is your formula, and here result is your mathematical equation result that you are getting executed by the formula. That is basically the programming is. Okay, input data you are processing. Now coding or programming means the processing, because whenever you are writing down one program, procedure or code, that is your process. You are processing that data, right? So you might include some formulas in it, you might include some functions in it, some methods in it, or just plain program, whatever you want to do to get the desired result. There are several options, there are very flexible methods or libraries that are being provided in the Python package, that you can easily use and you can easily get the desired result. So in this complete series, we are going to learn this process only: how to get the input data, how to process it, how to make programming, and then how to get the result. So in all these episodes or all these sessions, we are going to learn how to use the Python, including the practical. So let's consider one basic example of Python. We will take one mathematical expression and we will take the simplest expression or simplest evaluation, which is addition of two numbers. Okay, how we are going to implement or how we are going to write one code to add two numbers in Python. So before that, first understand how we are writing that mathematical expression for addition. So for addition, you will take two variables or two values, right? So you can take numbers also and you can take variables also. Variables means what? Variables store the value, variables store the numbers, right? So we will go for two variables. First, a, right? A is the variable which holds some value, plus is the arithmetic operator to perform the addition of two or more numbers. B is your second variable, right, which holds another value, and whatever the result will be, right, so that result will be stored in your third variable, which is C, or you can take any other variable like addition or sum or result, like that. So basically we are writing one Python program to solve or to operate this mathematical expression. So what we are going to do, first we are initializing the variable, right? So first we are going to take the variable a, which will hold some value, right? So here I am just taking a equal to, give any other value you want. Suppose I am giving value 20, so a is equal to 20. Then I am taking the another value, which is b. I am giving 30, so b is equal to 30, right? So we have two values with us. Now we are going to perform addition. Then just simple write down the formula, because Python understands the arithmetic operations and Python understands the arithmetic operators as well. You don't need to define them, right? So here we are just writing down C is equal to a plus b, the formula for adding two numbers. Okay, that's it, our program is done. Now behind the system, means behind the code, actually your code is running and you are getting the output, but the output will not be shown to you, it won't be displayed. Why? Because you are not giving the instruction to display your result or to display your output. Okay, suppose this is the Python application editor platform. Here on the left side you are writing down the code, and on the right side you are getting the output in the output window. This is your output window. So your calculation is being done, you are actually performing the execution and you are getting the result, but that result